And welcome everyone to round 13 of the Race Spec F1 Esports Pacific Series Tier 1. Oh geez, that's a bit loud. We should be a good race today. It's a tough track to stay out of the wall and it's hard on tyres, so it was actually quite easy on the mediums, on the hards, but on the softs and the mediums it's very harsh. As the drivers come out for their qualifying runs, we'll go through the standings quickly. In P1 is GeForce Crichton on 251 points with a 130-point lead over GeForce Aaron in the Red Bull on 121. P3 is GeForce Giannis in the Ferrari on 111. P4 is GeForce Ford in the McLaren on 97. P5 is Spilly in the Williams on 90 points. P6 is Crossy in the Racing Point on 88. P7 is GeForce Swaggy in the McLaren on 87. P8 is GeForce Wogboy on 82 in the Alfa Romeo. P9 is Plevs in the Mercedes on 52 points. P10 is GeForce TP on 44. Tied with him is Pure Gold on 44 in the Renault. GeForce Todd is in P12 on 38 in the Racing Point. James H is on 36 in the Haas. Isaac Kush in the Alpha Tauris on 29. Gaming Burger. Let's get on one of the drivers out on the outlap right now while I go through this. P15 is Gaming Burger on 21 in the Red Bull. P16 is Wingman in the Williams on 21 points. And reserve is Cloudsy on 4 points in P17. Go the constructors quickly. Mercedes have a stranglehold on this. 303 points in first. McLaren in P2 with 184. Red Bull in P3 with 142. Racing Point in P4 with 126. Ferrari and Williams are tied for P5 on 111. P7 is Alfa Romeo on 82. Haas on 80 in P8. Renault on 44 in P9. And AlphaTauri rounds out the bottom of the grid on 29 points in P10. So, still got all the drivers on an outlap right now. As GeForce Giannis starts his lap, right on board with him. Yeah, I don't think the mediums will be the strat. It's definitely easy, soft to medium. I pitted lap 11 on the Inters earlier on in my race, and I think I finished with like 42% worn hards. Like, it was just simple. It's definitely soft to medium strat here. Nice and smooth here for the Ferrari driver. I haven't been quite paying attention to it fully, but it looks good. Drops it down a second, gets up to third. Nice and smooth there under the bridge, the tunnel, whatever you want to call it. Oh, big snap of oversteer there on the exit. Slams it. Oh, rings the neck of that car. 133.7. That's a great lap to start for the Ferrari driver. Let's see who's got next. Wingman's gone six. We've got to look for the start-finish line. We've got a Red Bull coming. That is Gaming Burger. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Please leave me alone. Gaming Burger. Wow, 133.4 for the... We've got Isaac Kush, who didn't want to set a lap, apparently. GeForce Crichton comes across the line and does a 133.3. It's going to get quicker out there once this track heats up, as GeForce Crichton just straight lines it. We've got Giannis Wogboy goes P4 on the mediums with a 134.4. Interesting. So Spilly's just started his lap. He's on the mediums. He's going to get a good little tow from G-Force Crichton down this back straight. We've got Swaggy, just started his lap. We've got a Renault currently on a lap. That is pure gold as he comes through the final corner, already out of ERS. 33.9 for the Renault driver, not a bad lap at all. We've got G-Force Crossy coming into the pits because he's invalidated, didn't fill up enough, I guess. Here comes Spilly, well, that's Wingman. Wingman's cutting the corners, naughty boy. We've got a Ferrari, that would be Giannis, he's coming into the pits. So the next driver we've got, Aaron's in the pits. Burger, so we've got, it'll be Spilly. Spilly's the next one that's going to finish his lap. So we're right on board with Spilly. Goes through turn 22 and 23 up to the final straight. Quite a few corners on this track, 34.9, so not what he wants. He's definitely a little bit off the pace. Wogboy set a 34.4 on the mediums. Yeah, so Swaggy is the next one to finish his lap. Let's see what the McLaren driver can do. If he can improve his run of last races, he hasn't had a very good run, and he goes to P3 with a 133.5. Not a bad lap at all. Plebs is out on an out lap. Right on board with the Mercedes driver around this lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. Through turn 5, nice and smooth. Down Raffles Boulevard. Turn 7, slams the brakes on, shifts down the second, short shift to third and fourth, down the fourth again, for turn 9. Uses all the curb off turn 11 there, as you need to get down into this hairpin. Comes through the tricky section in the third sector. It's nice and good. You want to stay away from that wall on the right hand side, as it does tend to pop out and take a few victims during a race. Uses all the track there. Nice use of the exit curb. See what he does here. He stays in 6th, stays at pinned, and does a 134.1. So he'll definitely want to be able to improve on that as Crossy starts his lap. He's come out on the mediums. He's decided to give it a crack. As he's still getting used to the game, he's been playing a little bit of iRacing lately, and he's having trouble getting used to the speed of what everything's coming at him. So it'll be interesting to see what type of lap time the Racing Point driver can put together. G-Force Aaron is still in the pits, yet to come out for a pit stop. I think he's looking for a start on that hard to medium or hard to soft strategy. I'll see if I can find out what the weather is doing. As Frosty has invalidated his lap time, so he won't be happy with that. Giannis is on the lap. Who else is on a lap? Wingman. Wingman is actually ahead, so we're right on board with Wingman here. Nice and smooth there. Through. Is it out of 20 and 21? Quite a few corners at this Singapore track. One of the longest races and one of the hardest races of the year by far. Wingman goes on 1:33.9. Great lap there from him. So we'll get on board with G4 Shardis as he's 4/10 up on his time. This could push for pole here. Could definitely push for pole. He's run out of ERS. He comes across the line, does a 1:32.9. Wow, he picked up so much time in that last sector. Holy crap. First driver into the 32s. What a lap there from the Ferrari driver. G4's Crichton has invalidated this. Gaming Burger he's going, he's a 10th up on his time. We'll go have a look and see if anyone else is ahead of him. It's actually on a lap. Who's on a lap? We'll go back to Gaming Burger because it looks like he's the only one on a lap. Goes through 16 and 17. It's tricky corners, those. Very tight section, this. Just full of 90-degree right turns, left and right, right and left, left and right. As the Red Bull driver ends it back. Oh, it looked like he almost invalidated there, but he goes 1:33.007. 007 there for the Red Bull driver. What a nice lap time there from Gaming Burger. He'll be happy with that. So who have we got next? We've got a Renault, but I think that's Pure coming into the pits. We've got Spilly. We've got Wingman. He's coming into the pits as well. Spilly's still out there on the mediums. He's not improving on his time. Isaac Kush is on a lap on the mediums as well. So the drivers are trying the medium run, but I think it's quite a significant difference between the delta of the soft and medium tyre. He holds it in 6th through the final 2 corners. That's a 1:34.0. So that's that's a bloody cracker of a lap there from Isaac Kush. Jesus. That's 4/10 quicker than Wogboy and 9/10 quicker than Spilly. Absolute cracker of a lap. Let's see what Spilly can do. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to improve. He might come into the pits at this stage. Oh, he's hit the wall. He's probably definitely going to come into the pits now. Oh, no damage though. Still got that M plate, so it looks like he got out of that scot-free. Just a little bit of wall banging. He's going to stay out. Let's see what he can do here. He's run out of ERS. And he does a 1:34.9, so he doesn't improve. He's only going to have time to do one more lap. So we've got a Red Bull. G-Force Aaron, I think he's just going to stay out. He's just going to stay in the pits for the whole race by the look of it. Oh, we've got a Red Bull coming in. That's Gaming Burger. So, Isaac Kush done a great lap on the mediums there. G-Force Crossy is currently on a lap. We're right on board with him. There's get a good lap in here because this will be his last chance to get a run in. I think I got an update on the weather. Dry for the race. So whatever tyres these guys start on, and Crossy has invalidated. Let's hope he filled up enough to do another run. Otherwise he's going to be starting from a last position. And you don't want that at all. So, Wingman on an outlap at the moment. Billy will no doubt be coming into the pits. Yeah, he's definitely coming into the pits. Wingman on an outlap, right behind his teammate. Isaac Kush is going for another lap on the mediums. Interesting. He wants to make this medium tyre work. He feels he can improve on that time. If he does improve it by just over a tenth, he's going to jump up to P5 on the mediums. So we're right on board with Izzat here at the moment. See what the AlphaTauri driver can do. So I'm interested to see. I'd like to see him improve because that'll be P5. But then you get all the other drivers coming out on the softs looking to improve. Nice and smooth there through turn 11 and 12 over Anderson Bridge. See where's this next split time, just up here. What is he doing? He is a tenth up. So this could potentially be for P5 on the preferred compound of tyre. This could be an interesting strategy here for Izzat. Looking strong right now. Just needs to keep the last sector nice and clean. Uses all the inside curb of turn 18 and 19. Oh, geez, that was close to being invalidated. I wonder if he lost a little bit of time from that. Let's see what he does. He does a 1:33.8 up to P5 for Izzat Kush. What a cracker of a lap. Holy crap, that is ridiculous. Well done there for Izzat. But he's going to be at the mercy of the drivers behind him on the soft compounded tyre. Looks like Wogboy's coming out on the medium again as well to see if he can try and improve on his time. Yeah, looks like only two drivers are going to be starting on the medium compound. You're going to see GeForce, Aaron and Crossy maybe start on the medium as well. As Wingman starts his lap. Oh no, Wingman beat his lap. Sorry, he beat Izzat Kush. So, nice and easy there for Wingman. Improves by 4/10. I think the first driver is Wogboy. He is on the medium tyres. As he gets ready, puts the car up in the max and hot lap mode. Nice and smooth there through the last two corners for the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's see what type of sector time he's going to have. I missed the first sector time, sorry. I was looking at a notification on my phone from the Discord. So if he comes out of turn 13, we'll be able to see what his split time is. And he's 2/10 up on his time, so that'll put him, not good enough for improve on his position, but it's going to be close. He's going to need to do something in this last sector. Going to need to find 3 or 4/10 to get him above Izzat Kush maybe. Wingman has retired from the session, so he knows he can't improve. So is Izzat Kush. Let's see what the Alfa Romeo driver can do. He's got all the talent in the world. Can he put it together on track? He runs out of ERS, cuts that corner perfectly, pins it to the side, does a 1:34.0. So just only improved by 3/10. Unfortunate there for the Alfa Romeo driver, but GeForce Yardis improves to a 1:32.7. Absolute rapid pace for, and Berger has invalidated. Let's see what time he would have done. 33, so he would have been a little bit slower. I think we've got GeForce Crichton. No, we've got Plebs coming up next. Plebs comes across the line, does a 1:33.3. Jesus, great lap there from Plebs. And Swaggy goes P2 with a 1:32.8. Harrison stays the same position. GeForce Crichton pips him by 600ths of a second. Absolutely ridiculous. Crossy goes P11. Aaron is not even trying to set a lap. He wants to start last. He's going to start on the medium tyres. So, what a cracker of a lap from GeForce Crichton. Once again, this dude is just... Well, when you think Giannis might have him, Crichton just goes, nope. That's what you thought. So 600ths, just under 600ths of a second he beats him by. GeForce Crichton takes P1 in the Mercedes, P2 GeForce Giannis in the Ferrari, P3 GeForce Swag in the McLaren, P4 Gamingberg, another great result for him in the Red Bull race, in the Red Bull car, P5 Plebs in the Mercedes, good result there for him, excuse me. P6 Wingman in the Williams, P7 Isaac Kush, the first of the drivers on the mediums. P8 Pure Gold on the softs, P9 Wogboy also on the mediums, P10 Spilly also on the mediums, P11 Crossy on the softs, and Aaron on the softs in P12. So you'd imagine, or is that Wogboy and Spilly will be all starting on the mediums because they qualified on that tyre, but you would imagine that Crossy and Aaron will maybe even try and start on hards and go to mediums at the end. That would be quite interesting. We'll see what the drivers decide to do with their strategy. Alright, so as the drivers come out to start their formation lap. We've got GeForce Crichton on. Let's see what these guys did. Let's have a look. Oh, and they did start on the hards. Interesting. So, hopefully no safety car. So, that could be interesting. They'll be rapid at the end of the race. So, interesting strat there for Crossy and Aaron wanting to try the hard. I wonder if they'll go hard to, there you go, soft, medium, medium, definitely not. Soft, medium, hard, definitely not. It's soft to hard for the soft runners, medium to hard for the medium runners, and hard to medium, maybe soft for the hard runners. But probably hard to medium to be safe. It's definitely a quick strategy, as was shown in Hungary, which is a very similar track in terms of downforce. So hard to medium strat could definitely work for these drivers. The drivers come around to finish their formation lap. As the AI takes over, GeForce Crichton is inside Giannis, Hinky. So that's how the Mercedes was made. McLaren Mercedes. Alrighty, so the drivers are lining up, the last two lining up on the back of the grid on the hard compounded tyre. So, poor Pure Gold sit there. He should be able to jump Isaac Kush off the start, you'd think, but here we go. 5 red lights. And they're off. Looks like a good start from all the drivers. Great start there from Isaac Kush in the background. Oh, it looks like it's getting side by side through here. All the drivers keep it clean by the look of it. Oh, geez, it looks like a couple of them. Oh no, we've got a driver around. That is Wingman. Wingman's lost it. I don't know what's happened to him, but he's got no front wing now. He could easily go to the hards from here on out, though. Safety car will probably help him wonderfully. Definitely wouldn't help the guys on the hards, though, as they've had a good start. GeForce Wog Boys dropped down to 12. We'll get the position change. So as I predicted, Pure Gold makes a good start, jumps up 2 positions off the start on the soft tyres. But GeForce Crichton leads the way right now with GeForce Jarmus and GeForce Swaggy and Gaming Burger, which has been a pretty regular theme these last couple of weeks. These top 4 drivers just battling away at the front. That's a very hard track to overtake on as well. Oh, big slide there from, big snapper oversteer there from GeForce Jarmus as he goes through oh, GeForce Crichton sets the fastest lap. Right on board here. So where's Spilly gone? Spilly's gone into the wall. He must have had some wing damage. I don't know whether he lost it beforehand, but both teammates are going to have to pit, so that's going to hold Wingman up even more, the poor guy. And the leaderboard's glitched out, so Gaming Burger says he's in 11th, but he's actually in 4th. Wingman 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Let's see what Spilly goes onto the hards. Should easily be able to make it. Wait, was he already on the hards? No, he wasn't on the hards. Onto the hards for Wingman. He's going to have to wait a while because his teammate made a mistake going around the final corner, hit the wall. Lucky he didn't write the car off. But GeForce Crichton looking strong right now. Got a little bit of a train up front between Giannis, Swaggy, Gaming Burger, and even Plebs right there. Is that Kush a little bit further away on the mediums? Well, those tyres are going to come into play in a lap or two where the softs are going to start falling off quite quickly. So I'll be interested to see whether Isaac Kush can get an overcut on these drivers ahead of him. Giannis, that's definitely not the right split. Giannis is a lot closer than the second right now. We have to wait for them to go across the finish line for this game to fix itself up because it is ridiculously broken sometimes. We have no split times. Comes the first split time. Giannis is 5/10 behind. So, G4 Swaggy also 5/10 behind. Gaming Burger 9/10 behind Swaggy. Pleb 7/10 behind. Gaming Burger is at Kush, so all the drivers in the top 6 are less than a second away from each other. Pure Gold struggling a little bit at the back there on the softs. Aaron and Crossy had a good start, up 4 positions for Aaron, up 2 positions for Crossy, so Aaron's even jumped Crossy off the start. It's on the hard tyre. Beautiful shot there of the cars coming down the Rafflers Boulevard, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. Down that front straight, or that second straight, kink, whatever you want to call it. Giannis and Swaggy's had an incident. What's happened to Swaggy? Oh, we've missed it. Swaggy's broken his front wing. He's fallen back through the field. He hasn't had a good run of races the last few weeks, Paul Swaggy. He's had a bit of a poor run of form. McLaren driver, he's definitely feeling sorry for himself right now. Wingman in the pits again. Oh, he's DNF'd. Okay. He's fighting Seb on this. He's fighting Crossy on this position though. He's holding Seb up right now. As the Racing Point driver goes down the inside. Beautiful move there. Wogboy's going to try and get the pass on him now as well. He's going to have to sit behind as Swaggy will be coming into the pits this lap. Oh, very close. I thought the two were going to collide there. Oh, Wogboy's actually got damage as well. I wonder if that was from a collision there between the two. But GeForce Crichton still leads the way over Giannis and Gaming Burger. Swaggy be definitely going to the hards. He's going to the mediums. He's going for a two-stop. Interesting. Interesting strategy. I don't think that's going to pay off for him. He's going to be quick, as showed in the race that I raced in previous, just before this. The medium tyre is very quick, but the guys that did two-stop didn't beat the guys that one-stop. So, G-Force Wild Boy, 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help the Alfa Romeo driver. Interesting to see why Swaggy's decided to go to the mediums. I don't think that's going to pay off for him at all. Gaming Burger, 3-second time penalty. 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Oh, that's unfortunate there for Gaming Burger. Probably forgot that it's a 60 speed limit today. Oh, he's going for a two-stop as well. Interesting. What? I don't know about that. It's going to be quick, but I'm not sure whether it's quicker than the one-stop. Pure Gold is also in. Let's see. He's put on the mediums as well. Okay, are they going two-stop here? Interesting. So, Giannis, right on the gearbox of G-Force Crichton right now. The Ferrari driver is hunting down the Mercedes driver right now. Isaac Kush up to P3 on the mediums. So Isaac Kush is looking really strong right now. Aaron's also up to P5, a little bit further down the track, but Isaac Kush is definitely the one to watch in this race as he's closing in on these guys ahead of him. Their tyres are starting to fall apart. They're screaming at him. The temperatures will be rising. Giannis has dived into the pits. Does he get it slowed down? No, he doesn't get it slowed down in time. Unfortunate there for G-Force Giannis. I want to see what type of time, what speed he was going into the pits there. Oh, he went in at about 70, I think. Just going to have a quick look on slow motion on the stream because I want to see what time he was actually doing there. So as he comes out of the pits on the hards, does cross the wide exit line. Doesn't get a penalty for that though. Let's see what type of time he does when he crosses the line. What speed he's doing at starting. 75, yeah, he's got a there. Unfortunate there for the car. But is that good? As I missed that because the replay, my apologies. Apologies for that. Robot. I went robot there. Very robot side pod. Yep, pretty much ACW. Yeah, so Isaac Kush looking really strong right now. Pulling out a gap on Crichton. He's got to come in this lap. You'd think so. Plebs sitting P3. He should have come in the lap before, should Plebs. He should have undercut his teammate. That would have been the way to go. Who's going to stay out? Who's going to go in? Looks like Plebs is coming in. Okay, Zach's going in. Plebs has got to stay up for one more lap. So that's going to really hurt the other Mercedes driver. One of them should have pitted the lap before. G-Force Aaron is up to P3 on the hards. Same with G-Force Crossy. They're not going to have to pit until late in the race. They're going to close down this gap to Plebs as well, you would think. Wogboy on the mediums. Gamingberger, fastest lap, 138.0. Wogboy's still got wing damage, he sure does. He's missing that front left end plate. That's going to hurt him, especially around this high downforce track. Any wing missing is just painful to deal with. Is that Kush? Crossy 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings, so that's not going to help the Racing Point driver. Plebs is definitely struggling right now out on the soft compound tyre. I don't know why he didn't pit the lap before. He should have done it. Would have been the move to do. So Giannis also undercut GeForce Crichton by a big distance. So this is really going to hurt Plebs. Plebs might even come out in last here. Oh, close to last. Big mistake for the Mercedes drivers staying out that extra lap. Definitely hurt their speed and tyre. Swaggy, 3-second time penalty. So Plebs is just losing time to Isaac Kush, and Aaron's just gaining time on him in the Red Bull right behind on the hard compound tyre. You've got to see Plebs come into the pits here. He surely does. He'll be putting on the hard compound tyre to go to the end. Got to get that car slowed down. Just does. Well done there from the Mercedes driver. Excuse me. So Aaron's got a little bit of work to do now to catch Isaac Kush. Whether he can close that gap at all. It's 6.4 seconds. We'll take note of that in a lap or two. Crossy's dropped a little bit back, but he also has a penalty. So where's Plebs going to come out? So he's going to come out just ahead of... So yeah, Crichton really lost out. He lost a lot of positions to that. He lost positions to Gamingberger, Giannis, Pure Gold. So he was a big loser out of that pit stop there for GeForce Crichton. Interesting decision there for him. Definitely didn't pay off. And Plebs has lost quite a few seconds to his teammate as well. So Isaac Kush, still a 6.3 second gap. So Aaron's holding serve right now, like trying to just hold the pace with him. He's going to need to, I think he's going to be on the much faster tyre with the lighter car at the end of the race. So this could be a really good race between Isaac Kush, Aaron and Crossy. I should have taken, I'll see if I can go back and see what the lap time, the pit stop delta is for these drivers, because that's one thing I definitely want to see. Phone would work. So Aaron's a big mover though, up 10 positions. About a 25, 26 second pit stop here. So we'll see what the leader interval is. So is that Kush right now? Going to easily, I think it might be a little bit longer to be honest. No, I just tried to do some quick maths and it was pretty hard because it was factoring in all the, I didn't actually have it on leader before, so I had to add up all the split times. So, Isaac Kush is holding that gap quite easily to Aaron. Rossi's closed in slightly. Gamingberger, I think he's closing in on the guys ahead. GeForce Wogboy is coming into pit. He needs to get that front wing fixed and the fresh hards on. This is going to cost him quite a bit of time, his Wog Boy. Let's have a look at... Everyone's had a stop now except for the top three. I want to see exactly. So Crichton looks like he's putting in some good lap times here. He's on the hard compounded tyre. Isaac Kush might be coming in to pit this lap, although he's been known to stretch his tyres quite well. He did it at Monza. He's done it at a few other tracks. We'll see what he decides to do here. The Wog Boy's gone down to last position now on those hard compound tyres. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I really don't know what happened there for the Alfa Romeo driver, but he's well out of it right now. Let's see what the AlphaTauri driver can do. Is he coming into the pits this lap? He is coming into the pits, so got to get it pulled up, make sure he doesn't get that 5-second penalty for speeding. Only 60, he does quite easily. So it's a 22-second gap to GeForce Crichton. We'll see, 22.7. We'll see what the delta is going to be. It's going to be interesting to know when Aaron and Crossy pit to see what they're going to have. $22.7 he was. So Crichton has got past him. $22.7 plus 4.3, so that is a 27-second pit stop. So 27 seconds is what Aaron and Crossy need. And right now they've only got 15 seconds on, well, they've only got 11 seconds on GeForce Giannis, who is definitely the one to watch. He's 3 seconds ahead of GeForce Crichton, so these boys are going to have to pull out some quick laps to try and catch up. Crossy is closing that gap to Aaron though, ever so slightly. It's down to 1.6 now as it was to 1.8 a few laps ago. So yeah, the two drivers in the first and second position, they have yet to make a stop yet, and they probably won't for at least another 10 laps, you would think. 8 to 10 laps. Okay. Pit strategy open on lap 12 for mediums? No, surely not. You don't want to be pushing the mediums that far. Although I did see a guy go to the end on mediums after pitting lap 11 in the previous race that I raced in. He did fall off at the last couple of laps, so I think it was the last 2 or 3 laps he fell off, so they could probably do 17 laps comfortably if you're really good on your tyre wear. We'll have a quick look at penalties right now. So GeForce Aaron's only got 2 warnings, I'm guessing. Crossy's got a penalty. Gamingburger's got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane. I'm pretty sure, it doesn't come up there, but I'm pretty sure he's got it. Giannis also has a 5-second speeding in the pit lane. Pure Gold, no penalties yet. 3 warnings for Crichton. Warning for Isaac Kush, 2 warnings for Isaac Kush, 1 for Plevs. I think Swaggy's got a penalty. Spilly's only got 1. Wogboy's got 1, and Wingman's retired from the race. So it's interesting. Should be quite. The Gamingburger's closing in on these 2 up front. GeForce Giannis though, looking strong. Got a 3-second gap over GeForce Crichton at this stage. Giannis is also conserving fuel. Let's see if any of the other drivers are conserving fuel. So these guys are staying out for another lap, as you would expect. Berger's good on fuel. Giannis is definitely conserving. Pure Gold low on fuel. Crichton low on fuel. Is that Cush definitely conserving fuel? Swaggy, another 3-second time penalty for the McLaren driver. So everyone else is good apart from Giannis and Is that Cush for fuel. They're both conserving. They can't run full pelt. Swaggy retired from the session. He's retired in the pits. He's retired on track. Poor form there for the McLaren driver. He might get a little bit in trouble for that. You'll see that gets out of the way. Retired on track. Let's hope it doesn't cause a safety car. Crossy now within 1 second. Of Aaron in P1. P2 Gaming Burger on the mediums. He's closing that gap down really quick, but he's going to have to make one more pit stop. I really don't think he's going to be able to stretch that out. 24 laps is just too much on the mediums. Giannis though, looking really good. Crichton, 3-second time penalty there for the Mercedes driver, so that's going to hurt him even more. Although Giannis does have a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, it's going to be interesting to see if Crichton can get within 2 seconds. It's 3.2 at the moment. But Crossy's looking really good right now. He's catching up to Aaron quite quickly as his Gaming Burger. He's right on the heels of these two. So all these drivers can go to the end except for Gaming Burger and Pure Gold. The two drivers elected to do a medium two-stop strategy, probably soft medium, medium no doubt. I doubt they'd be going to the hards after this pit stop. That would just defeat the whole purpose of doing a two-stop on the mediums. I think Crossy's got one penalty. Aaron doesn't. Crossy has one penalty. So Aaron's still in a good position right now. But you've got to think the man in the really good position right now is G4 Shamus. Although he does have 5 seconds worth of penalties. If a safety car comes out at the end of this race and they pit for softs or mediums, he could be in the box seat. Because he'll get rid of that. Well, boy, though, having a tough race down in P10 right now. Billy in P9, also not having a great race. Plevs was looking good at the beginning, but extended his softs out to lap 7 or 8. And just lost so much time from the pit stop. And he just has not been able to improve since then. Is that Cush, though? He's dropped down quite a bit. I don't know what happened to him. He just hasn't had the... That strategy just didn't really work for him. He looked good at the beginning. I think he left it. He should have pitted when the rest of the guys pitted. So if Aaron and Crossy pit right now, they're coming out in 7th and 8th. They're going to be behind Izzat and Pleb. So interesting to see. The medium to hard strategy looked really good, but now it's just kind of fallen off a bit. The hard to medium could still play into their hands, but the leader's only 5. The current race leader that doesn't have to pit anymore would be G4 Giannis, and he's only 5 seconds behind the top 2. So they're going to have to gain 20 seconds. I don't think that's doable, to be honest. A safety car would have helped these guys out immensely. So, Crossy, looking quick. Gaming Burger right on the gearbox now of Crossy. He wants to get past these two. Is he going to make a move? No, he's not. He's going to think better of it down into turn 7. But this is all helping GeForce Giannis close the gap on these guys. He's now within 4.5 seconds. Less than 4.5 seconds. Pure Gold's still going to have to pit one more time. We want to stretch these tyres out probably till about lap 18, 19, and then come in on the mediums and go again. But I really don't think this two-stop's going to work for these drivers. Oh, Crossy, big snap of oversteer then, coming through turn 20 and 21, holds on to it as Aaron decides to come into the pits. Red Bull driver, will he slow it down? He does slow it down, but he's going to do 14 laps on the mediums to the end of this race. He's going to come out just behind Plebs, you would think. He's going to come out ahead of Spilly. Crossy defending right now against the Red Bull of... Oh, geez, a little bit of a moment there. Gaming Burger should be able to get this move done quite easy down the inside into turn 7. Look at Giannis in the background, stalking his prey. He's going to be looking to move up the field. Wants to get past these two guys. Crossy has a little look down the inside, but decides not to do it. Probably a good idea, to be honest. To Giannis, though. Giannis has pulled out that gap now. GeForce Crichton, though, making a move on Pure Gold down into turn. Jeez, oh, Pure Gold goes really wide. Turn 10 and 11. It's really smooth. Oh, Crichton sideways over Anderson Bridge down to the hairpin of turn 13. Let's see if Pure Gold has anything to hit back with. I don't think he will. I think those tyres are going to be almost pretty cooked. He's going to... Those hards will be sitting beautifully right now for GeForce Crichton. Aaron's onto the hards. He is behind Plebs, but 8 seconds. 8 seconds behind Plebs. That's a lot. That's a big gap to make up, even in just 14 laps. It's going to be hard for him to even get like a top 5 at this rate. Like, that's a massive gap. He's got to, yeah. So this hard to meet him. Oh, he's Pure Gold's hit the wall there. I wonder if he's still got his end plate. He does. A little bit of a wheel bang there, so lucky there for the Renault driver. Gaming Burger is in the pits. Oh, he's got to serve his 5-second penalty too. Oh, that's harsh. It's a long wait there for the Red Bull driver as he comes out. Aaron will definitely get him quite easily. Spilly might even get him at this stage. Spilly is going to get him. Jeez. That's a rough pit stop for Gaming Burger there. 5-second penalty really hurt him. But Giannis inherits the lead now. He's got past Crossy. GeForce Crichton is 4.8 seconds down the field. Just want to have a quick look at penalties once more. Giannis has the 5-second time penalty. Crossy has 1 penalty. Crichton has 1 penalty. So Giannis just needs to finish 2 seconds ahead of Crichton to win this race. Isaac Kush is right there as well. He's not far off. Maybe he might come into it later on when his tyres are a lot fresher than the guys ahead. He's got 5 lap fresher tyres. 4 lap for Crichton, 5 lap for Giannis in terms of freshness. So he could be quick towards the end of the race, but these hard tyres do last a long time on this track. I pitted lap 11 on my race and went all the way to the end quite comfortably. I think I only had like 42% wear. It was, yeah, it was non-existent. Pure Gold elects to stay out one more time. Number 83 on the Renault. GeForce Aaron, fastest lap time. Here we go. I think Berger would be setting the fastest lap time here as well, maybe. Oh, he just pitted this lap. So no, he won't be. Well, boy, though, struggling at the back today. Not a good race for the Alpha driver. I'm not sure what happened. He had to get a new front wing in the pits. That definitely hurt him a lot. But Crossy slowly falling back from Giannis. He's out of the DRS range right now. Giannis looking really strong. Let's have a look at his leader to the gap. Crichton is still sitting at 4.5 seconds behind. As he goes over Ensenbridge, gets very close to that wall and to that wall. Uses every inch of the track, does the Mercedes driver. Even from the exit of turn 13. Nice and smooth. He's lost 2/10 to Giannis though. Crossy's lost a lot of time to Giannis. I think Crossy might be coming into pit this lap. Crossy's lost a lot of time. Aaron's rapid. Crossy's going to lose so much time in this pit stop. He's going to come out behind Berger or Spilly. He's got to come into pit here. He's staying out. Is he going to go hard to soft? I think he might try hard to soft. It's the only chance he's got right now, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. Is that Kush just out of the DRS range of GeForce Crichton right now? Pure Gold looking strong. He's might be going soft, medium soft at this stage. Which is not a bad shout. Harrison could be very quick towards the end. But Giannis just extending that gap now over GeForce Crossy. The gap's still 4.5 seconds to Crichton. 4.2 now. Crichton needs to get within 2 seconds to have a chance of winning this race. That's if they don't accumulate any more penalties. Jeez, he gets close to that exit wall every time on the Anderson Bridge. He's scary. Is that Kush though within DRS range now? Billy thinks, Siri thinks I'm asking her to spell scary. No, I'm not, you silly woman. Be quiet, do what you're told. Look at the brake lock upstairs. It's just, the whole track is just black now. Look at that, just black. Good to see the track evolve like that. But Aaron has caught up to Plebs. He's getting held up. Plebs is getting held up by Pure Gold. You think Pure Gold will probably come into pit this lap to put on the softs? I don't think the softs will last that long. Nope, he's going to stay out for another 1 or 2 more laps, I think. But Aaron is looking good for that top 5, which I said he's probably not going to get, but I stand corrected. He's showing some really good pace right now. Showing Plebs that he's there. Taking a wide line to get a better exit out of turn 3. Wow, what a move here. Out on the inside of turn 5. Oh. What happened? I don't know, a little bit glitchy there. I don't think anyone got damage from it. Let's have a look, see. Matt looks good. Plebs looks good, yep. Excuse me, I got a little bit of tickle in my throat. So, Aaron hunting down Pure Gold in the Renault. It's looking really good right now. Crichton not closing the gap to Giannis at all. He's closing the gap to Crossy, but look at this beautiful view here from the helicopter. Isaac Kush is right there. He's got those fresher tyres. I think they're starting to come into play a little bit now. Oh, Crichton got very close to the wall. Right on board. Oh, Crichton 3-second time penalty. That could hurt. Now he needs to beat Giannis by a second to win the race, so that's definitely going to hurt GeForce Crichton. I want to have a check of Isaac Kush. I don't think he has any penalties. He doesn't. So if Isaac can finish within 5 seconds of Giannis, which he's 5.5 seconds away, Isaac could steal this race. So interesting there. The AlphaTauri driver could go from fourth to first if he can keep it clean. Although you will see Crossy pit probably this lap. 8 laps on the softs. Fresh softs should be quite doable, you'd think. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's such a high tyre wear track, this one. But Aaron looks... Oh, we've got a big moment there for Pure Gold. Looks like he banged into the wall. Lost a lot of speed. As you can see, Plebs just makes it easy down the outside. But still, no damage for the Renault driver. I think we'll see Crossy and Pure Gold both come in to pit this lap maybe to put on some soft compound tyres. They might stretch it out for one more, but it looks like they're definitely struggling out there. Crichton is right on the gearbox of GeForce Crossy right now. Is he going to make a move down into... Yes, he is. A little bit of wheel banging there between the two drivers. Crossy might have got a warning for that. Oh, he's still going to go down the inside. Surely not, no. Crossy's definitely doing his best to hold up Crichton right now. Crichton looks like he's getting a little frustrated sitting behind the racing point. He's technically not in this race, but he has got the position on track, so he can do what he wants with that car. And he's staying out for one more lap. That Kush is looking close. He's looking down the inside of GeForce Crichton, but he's not close enough. Let's see what Pure Gold does. Plebs 3-second time penalty. Pure Gold stays out for one more lap. Gaming Burger's right on his gearbox right now. Pure Gold's definitely going to struggle. And the only thing he can do right now is go in and pit for the fastest lap. Oh, Crossy spun it. Crossy spun it. I think he pushed it a little too much. And it's starting to rain. We have rain, ladies and gentlemen, with 8 laps to go. Singapore's thrown up a little bit of spice for us right now. It was a dry forecast for the whole race, but rain has come out of nowhere. Oh, interesting. Everyone's going to need to pit, so this has worked out brilliantly for Crossy right now. If he can hold it for a little bit longer, is this going to be wet enough for all the drivers to have to come in to pit? Interesting. Very interesting. Just when we thought this race was almost over, Singapore was like, yeah, you thought. So, let's see if this rain gets any heavier. I kind of hope it does, because a little bit of rain for a last little sprint at the end, maybe even a safety car, would be interesting. Crossy's got to make those tyres. You can easily make those tyres last. They can last for 25, 26 laps, but he's going to start losing speed now. There's that Kush right on the gearbox of Crichton. We'll see right on board with Crossy here, as I know those tyres are worn. They'll be screaming at him. The GeForce Aaron P5. He's had a great race today. He's closed into Crossy. He started from last position. He's up to 5th, and he's about to get 4th. Let's see how Crossy goes through here. He lost it through Isaac Kush, 3-second time penalty. So that's his first penalty. So that's going to hurt Isaac Kush. He's not going to have a chance to win this race now. That's definitely going to hurt him. He's stuck behind Crichton though. He's lost a lot of time. He just can't seem to get a good run out of the corner to pass him. I really want to see DRS disabled soon. I don't want to see another race where we're driving around in wet conditions on dry tyres. It's quite frustrating. If it's going to rain, just make it rain. Let's have a little bit of a spicy finish with some wet running. Giannis though, looking really strong. Isaac Kush got past GeForce Crichton. As they go side by side here. Horrible camera view. They can't go side by side through here. No, Crichton pulls out. But Aaron is right on the gearbox now. Aaron could get a P2 out of this. This is ridiculous drive from Aaron. These two have been battling. They've lost touch to Giannis, and it's brought Aaron and Crossy back into it. So Aaron, definitely the man to watch right now. He can easily get past these two guys, but this could be a wet running track in the next lap or two. Pure gold, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Let's see, he's still in the race. Gaming Burger and Plebs wheel banging through turn 2, coming out of turn 3. Aaron definitely going to make a move down the inside of GeForce Crichton into turn 10, or turn 7, sorry. Makes that move easy. Wogboy, 3-second time penalty. Crichton just has to concede the position there. Aaron now turns his focus to Isaac Kush in the AlphaTauri, the sister team of the Red Bull. Beautiful drive here from Aaron today. I really don't think he's even got a penalty either. He doesn't. Great drive. So if Giannis picks up another penalty, he could be in danger of losing that P1. Because he's got a 5-second penalty. If it rains, he's going to have to serve that penalty, so that could play right into the hands of Aaron. Come on, rain. Give us a little bit more rain. Let's get wet running. Open up the heavens and let it pour down on these drivers. This is just a light sprinkle right now. Got the impact of an elderly person breathing on your forehead. Come on, we need a little bit more. A little bit of a hailstorm. Monsoon weather in Singapore. So, Aaron right on the gearbox of Isaac Kush. Should be able to easily get him here down this front straight. Got to make sure the car holds traction. Oh, and there's Aaron's first penalty. I've given him the commentator's curse. That's unfortunate. He can still get past Isaac Kush though. Isaac Kush has got his one penalty, so it's a race on track right now. Aaron's got his first. Isaac Kush has got his first. Crichton's got 1 or 2 maybe. I don't know, there's so many invalidations there. Just have a quick look at the pit stops. So Wingman had to fix for a front wing, same with Spilly and Swaggy, and Wogboy had to get one. So, yeah. Crichton, another 3-second time penalty. So Crichton's got another penalty. I think that's 3 for him. Let me just have a quick look. Three seconds. 3 seconds. And I think 3 seconds. Yeah, Crichton's got 9 seconds worth of penalties here. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. What's happened here? Crichton struggling. What's happened to him? I think he's given up. I don't know what's happening, but we've got Pure Gold onto the Inters. He's the first driver to get onto the Inters. Track is getting really wet right now. I want to see what these leads are going to do. Giannis lets us stay out. One more lap. Apologies for that. I went robot again. Gotta love it. So, Aaron though, trying to put pressure on Isaac Kush right now. So, GeForce Crichton's in the pits. Is he putting on the Inters? He certainly is. Getting a fresh wing too. Looked like there was no damage on that, but it must have just been one of the cascades. Wavy bits on it, whatever they're called. So, his driver's got to keep it clean now. It's very slippery track out there by the look of it. I'm not sure if DRS has been disabled yet. I want to check. I want to get on board with Aaron here to see if DRS is disabled. Actually, let's get on Wogboy. DRS is still enabled, so it's not wet enough yet. Crichton, 5-second penalty. God, Crichton's having an absolute Barry Crocker today. Absolute shocker for the Mercedes driver. Giannis though looking firmly in control in P1. Isaac Kush P2 with Aaron trying to get past him in P3. Be interesting to see if DRS is disabled and the drivers jump in to put on the intermediate tyres. Doesn't look like Pure Gold's having much fun on them though. A little snapper oversteer as he comes out of turn 5, but it doesn't look to be the move right now. Hards, or the soft compound, or the dry compound tyre, looks still to be the tyre of choice. Yellow flag, sector 2. That is Crichton again, I think. It is. Crichton is just, I think he's ready to retire. Don't cause a safety car, Zach. It's too late to cause a safety car anyway. So Aaron definitely putting some pressure on Isaac Kush right now. Gaming Burger's back into this as well. Wow. So this two-stop has worked a treat for Gaming Burger. Crossy's put on the softs. Let's see what Gaming Burger's penalties is, because he served his 5 second. Gaming Burger's got no penalties, so Gaming Burger could jump both of these guys. Aaron around the outside into turn 7. What a move there from the Red Bull driver. Isaac Kush tries to have a look back. Aaron goes a little wide. Does he make contact? Oh, I think Isaac Kush got a little touch from behind from Gaming Burger. So the Red Bulls are sitting in 2 and 3 right now. Something they haven't been able to do in real life this year, because Albon's just stinking it up, unfortunately. So it looks like it's going to stay dry. Crossy's decided to come in and put the softs on. I think he's closing in quite quickly to the guys ahead of him, so he might be able to salvage a P6. Burger. Still yet to put a foot wrong here. If Giannis gets another penalty and Burger gets past Aaron, Burger could steal this victory. This will be Burger's first podium as well. So great drive so far from Burger. Touch wood that I don't give him the commentator's curse right now. But he's looking strong. He's on 1 lap fresher mediums to his teammate. He's going to try and get past him down this front straight. Oh, a big snapper oversteer there as the track is getting slipperier and slipperier. So Pure Gold and Crichton. Oh, Crichton spun it again. He's just not having any of it. Still DRS is enabled though. Oh, Wogboy has a big moment. Pure Gold 3 second time penalty. So Crossy gets Wogboy. He's on the soft compounded tyre. Geez, that's a slow lap. I think actually, no, he just pitted that lap, didn't he? Oh, Spilly. So Aaron and Burger. This is the battle on track we want to watch right now with 2.5 laps to go. Isaac Kush has fallen off the back of these two. Another yellow flag. That will definitely be G-Force Crichton. Yep, he's just sitting there. Just pull it into the pits, mate. Oh no, retire. Don't retire. He's going to get a point anyway. DRS is disabled, so it's time for wets. Are the drivers going to dive in? This is going to be interesting. It is not suitable for dry tyres anymore. Are we going to have a quick pit stop to dash to the end? Let's see what Giannis does. I wonder. Because they're going to be so slow. Oh, this is tight. Oh, he's struggling right now on these tyres. I think if he pits and the guys stay out on the hards, he'll catch him quite easily. Is he going to stay out? He's staying out. He's electing to stay out. So what do Aaron and Burger do? Do they come into pit? Aaron's coming into pit? No, he's not. He faked it. Aaron's run wide. So these guys have all decided to stay out. They're going to try it. Oh, this could be interesting for the last little bit. This track is getting way too wet now. 3 second time penalty for Crossy. Geez, they've got to be so tedious on the throttle. Worn hard tyres, worn medium tyres on a wet track. I just want to check Giannis's penalties if he's got any more yet. He's got a 5-second time penalty and he's on his last warning. If he gets one more warning, Berger's... Oh, wow. Berger's right in the box seat to take the win from both of these drivers. Giannis is definitely struggling. I think they should have pitted. The boys behind him should have pitted, although they're catching him. If Berger can get within 5 seconds of Giannis, Berger's going to win this race. Come on, Berger. You've got this, mate. You've got 2 laps to do it. Just look at the struggle of getting the grip down right now. It's almost impossible. Oh, big lock up there for Berger. But these two battling is not going to help either of them. Aaron should really let his teammate go, as he doesn't have any penalties, and he could possibly pip Giannis for the race win. Team orders are failing the guys right now. Berger will be frustrated sitting behind him because he looks like he's definitely got the better pace, but he just can't seem to get past his Red Bull teammate. Oh, big snapper oversteer there as he gets on the power. Giannis, though, has extended that gap now. He's got some grip back in the tyres. So it looks like Giannis, as he comes through the first set of corners for the last time, as he struggles with massive understeers. There's absolutely no grip out on the track right now. Oh, massive snapper oversteer, almost puts it in the wall. That would have ended his race. That would have given him front wing damage and even less downforce. Look at the car control from the Ferrari driver, though. He's absolutely a marvel to watch. He's doing so well out there. A Berger. Oh, Isaac Kush is back in this as well now. These two have been battling. Oh, Berger. Oh, no. Berger's had a bit of a snap of oversteer and he's put himself into the wall, lost his front end plate. Oh, that's unfortunate there for the Red Bull driver. Aaron really should have let him go. If I'm being honest, Aaron definitely should have let him go. He didn't have any penalties. He was faster. Where's team orders there? Oh, Berger, he had a chance to win the race there, but his teammate kind of stooged him a little bit. But Giannis looking strong as he comes through the hairpin for the last time. Struggles to get that power down. Very gentle on the throttle. Not letting it get too higher revs. Oh, just the lack of grip and the massive understeer. As he negotiates 16 and 17 for the last time, then 18 and 19. Last time under the tunnel, through the tunnel. So, G-Force Giannis has a brilliant drive. It looks like it stopped raining. Oh no, it's still raining. It just looked like it stopped from that view there. But G-Force Giannis comes across the line to win the Singapore Grand Prix. 5-second time penalty, but he's got more than enough gap over G-Force Aaron. G-Force Aaron is going to finish P2. Isaac Kush P3. Gaming Berger might be able to pip him. I don't think so, no. He's a little bit too far back. He finishes P4. Unlucky for him. He should have almost had a race win there today. But his teammate blocked him on track. Not great. Plebs beats his teammate for, I think, the first time of the season. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably 1 or 2 times. Crossy comes home in P3, driving on soft tyres around the track. Spilly, P7. G-Force Wogboy. So a great drive there from Crossy. He drove, 28 laps on the hards. Spilly's on 28 lap old hards. He comes across the line, 29, sorry. He comes across the line in P7. Wogboy finishes in a drift across the line in P8. Pure Gold finishes P9 on the inters. And G-Force Crichton, who's just bended into the wall because he's crap. He's had a long day today, has G-Force Crichton. Fireworks are going off. For once, not for him. But as he comes around, I expect him to drift this corner beautifully. There we go, showing off some of his drifting skills there, what he does best when he's not winning the race. GeForce Crichton comes home in P10 to round out the finishes. Only 10 finishes today, unfortunately. Only 12 starters, but driver of the day, GeForce Aaron. Great drive there from him. Although he did hinder his teammate quite a little bit. So yeah, GeForce Giannis on top step of the podium, well-deserved win. GeForce Aaron in P2 and Isaac Kush in P3. Great drive there from Isaac Kush, made that medium to hard strap work for him. I'll invite the drivers in for a quick little post-race chat. So who have we got? Aaron, Giannis. Do I have Isaac Kush on my friends list? I don't, but I'm going to invite Gaming Burger in because he was unlucky there. We'll quickly get Isaac Kush in if he wants to join. Because I don't think Giannis will join. He doesn't normally join, but we'll try anyway. If Isaac's thing will load up, that would be nice. Okay, so I can't invite him to the party because I'm not friends with him. So we'll see if the drivers jump in. Isn't what they want to at this stage. As GeForce Aaron jumps into the party. Just give me a second as I... Can you invite Isaac Kush to the thing if he joins? I'm not sure if he will or not.
I'll check.
Alright, so how was that race for you, mate? Started from the back of the pack, ends up getting P2. Not a bad drive at all. I bet it was sweaty.
So sweaty. Oh my god. Bro, those last 5 laps are insane. Yeah, I didn't think the softs would work. I genuinely didn't. If you're gonna do softs, you're gonna have to do a double 2-stop, I think. Otherwise, just the hards would be too slow. So I thought there's only 12 people in the lobby.
Yeah.
May as well just not qualify.
Yeah, no, I saw you come around on that last lap and just pull up just before the finish line.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be faster, and in the end it was, which was the right strat.
What happened between you and your teammate there? He looked a lot quicker, but you just weren't letting him get past.
He didn't want to overtake.
He didn't want to overtake. He had a chance. He had a chance to win the race. Giannis had a 5-second time penalty, and you guys were within 7 seconds at one stage. If he had got past you, he looked like he had the pace to go on to actually maybe steal the win off Giannis. And then
had a 3-second though.
Yeah, you had a 3-second. He didn't.
Yeah. No, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Not on my screen. He didn't.
He probably would have finished ahead of me.
No, because he got he had a moment down the second straight, down the kink, and snap it oversteer, put it in the wall, and lost his front left end plate. And from that point on, he just fell down the field. So he didn't have a penalty at all. He was clean. He had a 5-second penalty that he served on his second pit stop, but he was looking really good for a race win. His first podium, at least, anyway. And then ended up finishing fourth because of that incident. No.
Okay. Damn,
No,
that
look,
sucks
doesn't
for
look
him.
like anyone else has joined. I sent Berger an invite, but it doesn't look like he wants to jump in and chat. But oh well, no, Isaac, did you invite Isaac Kush? Add Isaac Kush to the thing?
Yeah, I did. He
All right,
didn't
doesn't look
wanna
like he's going to join either.
I
Giannis
think
doesn't
though,
join.
yeah, I think when DRS was disabled, I think we still should have come in.
Yeah,
It
you
was
definitely
so
should have.
slow.
You guys should have come in 100%. I'm like, if Giannis comes in and pits, he'll be able to catch up to you guys quite easily if you guys stay out.
Yeah.
But you
I
definitely
thought,
should have
like,
pitted. You would have. Yeah, DRS disabled, man. You got to do it. It's so much quicker.
I was going in. I was going
I
in.
saw
was
you going in.
committed,
I saw you going in, and then you went wide on the exit of the last corner.
And
turn
then
23.
what happened was, I didn't set it to intermediates. I looked just before I entered, and it was set on mediums. And I was like, I can't change this. The pit entry is just too awkward.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it. So
That's
yeah,
unfortunate.
I wanted to go into this, but I didn't set it before. It was a very late call, and I just didn't set the enters tire before I came in, which sucks.
Oh, well, it was
That
funny
could've
too.
given me a
Was
win
it
there.
forecast rain at all on the?
Yeah. Oh no, in
No,
qualifying it wasn't.
So yeah, that's what I thought. What about when you started the race? Was it forecast rain then? Like at the end on the race strategy?
Didn't check.
You didn't check?
I didn't check because I thought it was going to be dry.
No, well, I asked Zach and he said it was going to be dry, so I'm like, when it started raining, I was like, oh my god, a little bit of spicy end to Singapore, but well, he's all kept it on the track. There was absolutely no grip out there from I was watching Giannis, I was watching you, Gaming Burger, and Isaac Kush. There was just no grip to be seen.
Nothing.
But yeah.
Literally.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Aaron. Where is
No
next week? We've got next week at Russia, isn't it?
I think so. Let me check. Yeah, Russia.
All right, well, thanks for joining me, mate, and we will catch you all next week at Russia. Same time, same day, and we'll see you then.
Hell